So the mudras that we're doing today all have a direct link to the fire element and the heart and nervous system physiologically. And even more importantly, they have wonderful psycho-emotional and spiritual benefits. So I'm really looking forward to doing these with you. And I hope that you feel as empowered by them as I do. The first mudra that we're going to do is Pushpanjali Mudra. And in Pushpanjali Mudra, and you guys can see the image here, we'll set it up in a minute, but it's just a gentle cupping where you're really linking at the tips of the pinkies and the ring fingers and holding a cup. And I'll go through the whole position. But let me read to you about this gesture of offering flowers for cultivating non-grasping, also known as aparigraha. Aparigraha means non-grasping and refers to absence of covetousness, and greed, especially in relation to material possessions beyond our basic needs. Non-grasping also refers to excessive attachment within our relationships and to our own personal history. Through the practice, we deepen our ability to release attachment to our beliefs, including spiritual beliefs, which, when held too rigidly, become obstacles to awakening. In order to live life more lightly, it is essential to recognize the inherent wholeness of our true being. As we perceive that our inner being is inherently whole and complete, we no longer reach out to life so graspingly for that which we believe will make us complete. As grasping is released, we become co-creators rather than owners, recognizing that life is an ever-flowing stream of appreciation and learning, whose beauty is only revealed to those who hold it lightly. Pushpa means flower, and Anjali means hands joining together in reverence. Pushpanjali is therefore an offering of flowers. Pushpanjali Mudra lengthens the exhalation, directing the breath into the abdomen, cultivating a sense of relaxation and ease that supports us in releasing attachments more easily. This gesture also instills a sense of openness that allows us to appreciate life exactly as it is in the present moment. We do this without reaching out to fulfill perceived needs compulsively. So it gives a lot of strengthening there. This gesture facilitates both physical and subtle digestion, instilling a sense of natural abundance. So, Pushpanjali Mudra is especially helpful for attachments, releasing attachments at all levels of being, reducing stress and lowering blood pressure, balancing digestion and elimination, instilling appreciation and fluidity, cultivating generosity. Gently cup the hands with the palms facing upward in front of the navel. So I'm going to hold it up. So your palms will be by your navel. Hang on, I'm just going to bring this down here. And you're going to be cupping up like this. So just hold them, the hands are kind of together. Then you're going to touch the outer borders of the ring fingers together, of the little and ring fingers to form a bowl. So you're cupped your hands and bring them together to touch the pinky and the ring finger. So you can see here in the image, we have the pinky tip touching, the ring finger tip, but none of the other fingers are touching. This is really important to get comfortable with because we're going to be releasing and coming back. We're going to release and come back. All right? Release and come back as we're doing Pushpanjali Mudra. Allow the wrists to be comfortably separated. Rest the forearms against the body or you can extend the hands lightly forward as if you're making an offering. Relax the shoulders back and down with the spine naturally aligned. Close your eyes. Guided meditation, holding life lightly. As you hold Pushpanjali Mudra, take several natural breaths to attune to all the feelings and sensations awakened by this gesture. Notice how your breath, gently directed into your pelvis and abdomen, becomes slow and serene, instilling a sense of contentment and ease. With greater contentment and ease, you naturally deepen your ability to hold life more lightly and easily, releasing all that no longer supports your journey. To deepen your sense of lightness and ease, visualize yourself seated by the edge of a clear, flowing stream. Your hands filled with flowers extended out above the flowing stream, symbolizing all you have received along your life journey. Begin by sensing these flowers as symbols of your material possessions. Take several breaths to hold them lightly and lovingly, honoring them as vehicles, but never the destination of your journey. With your next exhaling breath, release into the stream any excessive attachment to your material possessions, naturally allowing you to see that when you are in harmony with the universe, it will always provide for your needs. Holding the mudra, now visualize the flowers within your hands as symbols of your friends and family, recognizing that their love has tremendous value, but must be held lightly and sensitively, as it only shares its fragrance when allowed to blossom naturally. With your next exhaling breath, separate your hands gently to release into the stream any excessive attachment to your relationships, allowing them to breathe so that their fragrance and beauty can be experienced more deeply. With your next inhalation, bring your little and ring fingers back together and visualize the flowers in your hands as symbols of your entire history. Everything you have done and been along your life journey. Within this journey, each chapter, both the joyful and the painful, has its own unique meaning in allowing you to become who you are today, with the possibility of wholeness, freedom, and awakening. However, when you hold on to the past too tightly, there is no room to receive the present moment's infinite possibilities. With your next exhaling breath, separate your hands gently and visualize yourself releasing into the stream any attachment to your history that keeps you from moving forward along your journey. With your next inhalation, bring your little and ring fingers back together and sense the flowers in your hands as symbols of all you have received along your life journey, including your own mind and body, entrusted into your care as vehicles for awakening, but only temporarily. As you exhale, open your hands gently, releasing into the stream any excessive attachment to everything you have received, allowing you to live in the present moment lightly and joyfully, accepting all of life as a gift and a blessing. Bring your pinky and ring finger, your little and ring finger, back together. Holding life more lightly, repeat the following 3 times aloud or silently. As I journey with lightness and ease, I open to receive all of life as a gift and a blessing. As I journey with lightness and ease, I open to receive all of life as a gift and a blessing. As I journey with lightness and ease, I open to receive all of life as a gift and a blessing. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly release the gesture, taking several breaths to sense your ability to release all that no longer supports your journey. When you are ready, open your eyes, returning slowly and gently, holding life's gifts more lightly and gracefully. We're now going to go and do Avahana Mudra, gesture of invocation. Through heartfelt acceptance, I open to receive all of life as a learning and a blessing. Kashanti is wholehearted acceptance of all that life brings as a learning and a blessing. When we embrace life unconditionally, we come to see that even the most challenging experiences are an important part of our learning. These challenges and difficulties reveal the limiting beliefs that need to be released in order to proceed toward awakening. As we practice heartfelt acceptance, we recognize that everything is part of a larger plan whose intention is always to reveal the limitless nature of our true inner being. This larger plan is a reflection of the universal intelligence, the one source energy which always provides exactly what we need for awakening at each step of our journey. Through wholehearted acceptance, the frontiers of our hearts expand naturally, cultivating compassion and empathy, allowing us to embrace other ways of seeing as well as our own history. Acceptance does not mean living passively, but rather having the wisdom and discernment to change what we can, to accept what we can't change, and to trust that all is going according to the greater plan. Avahana is invocation, seeking the blessing of a deity. Avahana Mudra directs breath, awareness, and energy upward from the solar plexus, our center of personal power, to the chest, our center of unconditional love and compassion. The movement of energy from the center of will to the center of surrender reflects the process of wholehearted acceptance. As we welcome life more completely, we move from a focus on our personal needs to a wider perspective in which every step of our journey is embraced as a process of learning. Avahana Mudra cultivates the equanimity, optimism, and energy that allows us to receive challenges as opportunities for learning. The core quality is heartfelt acceptance. It is especially helpful for assimilation and digestion, supporting the immune system, enhancing full breathing, opening the frontiers of the heart to welcome all of life as learning and a blessing, and to welcome challenges and opportunities. Hold the palms upward in front of the solar plexus. That's the area between your lower ribs. With the fingers of each hand together, so keeping your fingers closed on each hand. Touch the tips of the thumbs to the base of the ring finger. And you can see that in the picture as well. And then you touch the outer borders of the tips of the ring and little fingers of each hand together. And again, you can see that right here. And we know that this is our heart meridian, right? And our triple warmer, so lots of energy going on here. Keep the wrists comfortably apart with the forearms resting on the abdomen. Relax the shoulders back and down with the spine naturally aligned. Close your eyes. Guided meditation, heartfelt acceptance. As you hold Avahana Mudra, take several natural breaths to attune to all the feelings and sensations evoked by this gesture. Notice how your breath flows gently upward from your solar plexus into your chest, instilling a sense of openness. With greater openness, you begin to see that life has a plan beyond your individual doubts, fears, and needs. You also see that resisting life never protects you, but only prolongs suffering, and that the secret to happiness is opening to life wholeheartedly, with all its joys and sorrows, blessings and learnings. Begin by taking several breaths to welcome everything in your natural surroundings, embracing the seasons with ease as reflections of life's ever-flowing stream. As you learn to accept nature's ever-changing scenery, you release resistance and learn to embrace all of the changes in your surroundings wholeheartedly, seeing that each of life's seasons has its own unique beauty. Now, take several breaths to open to receive all the different facets of your personality. Welcoming your habits and tendencies with humor and empathy, rather than judging yourself harshly or taking yourself too seriously. Take some time to welcome all aspects of your personality, recognizing that only that which can be seen and honored completely can be released, creating space in which habits and tendencies can be transformed gradually and naturally. Next, take several breaths to deepen your ability to embrace others and their points of view more openly, honoring and learning from different ways of seeing and being, rather than reacting unconsciously based on limited conditioning. As you embrace others more openly, you release any tendency to be critical or demanding, acknowledging that your interactions do not exist as a field for promoting your beliefs, but rather as a way of seeing and releasing all the judgments and tendencies that bind you to the limited personality. Now, open to embrace your own history, seeing that each chapter in your life journey has been an essential part of your process of transformation and awakening, especially those that allow you to see parts of your character that consistently lead to experiences of limitation and suffering. Take several breaths to welcome every chapter of your life wholeheartedly by seeing that even the greatest challenges are both learnings and ultimately blessings. Finally, open your heart to receive all of life wholeheartedly, recognizing that everything that occurs has its own meaning within your journey, and that all of life ultimately serves as a vehicle for recognizing your true inner being. Take several breaths to expand the frontiers of your heart, receiving all that life offers as a learning and a blessing, guiding you surely toward awakening. Affirm your heartfelt acceptance, repeating the following 3 times, aloud or silently. As I embrace life wholeheartedly, all experiences are a doorway to awakening. As I embrace life wholeheartedly, all experiences are a doorway to awakening. As I embrace life wholeheartedly, all experiences are a doorway to awakening. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly release the gesture, taking several breaths to experience the lightness and ease that come from heartfelt acceptance of all that life brings. When you are ready, open your eyes, returning slowly and gently, sensing yourself more open. And this is Karuna Mudra. And Karuna Mudra, let me just get to that page, is the gesture of compassion. Through the eyes of the heart, I clearly see that all beings seek happiness and freedom from suffering. Karuna, which means compassion, is the ability to see that all beings, just like ourselves, ultimately seek happiness and release from suffering. We normally see the world through the lens of our own personality, focused on ourselves and our needs. This narrow perspective tends to create separation from others who are also focused on their needs, often resulting in misunderstanding, competition, and conflict. Through the eyes of compassion, we learn to focus on the similarities rather than the differences between ourselves and others. The essence of compassion is understanding that all are searching for love and security within the limits of their understanding. As our compassion expands, we also see that our search for love and security is ultimately a quest for the wholeness and unity of our own true being. Compassion begins with ourselves, because it is only when we can wholeheartedly embrace all the facets of our own being that we are able to accept others and life more openly. In Karuna Mudra, the left palm is directed toward our own heart as a symbol of self-compassion, while the right palm is turned outward toward others, symbolizing compassion toward all beings. This gesture brings breath awareness and energy to the center of the chest, gently massaging the physical heart and the thymus gland. Karuna Mudra focuses the breath into the left nostril and left side of the chest, making this gesture slightly calming, which supports the opening of the heart and the cultivation of compassion. This naturally expands our ability to live with joy and harmony, traveling the spiritual path lightly and easily in union with all beings. So it's especially helpful for cultivating compassion towards ourselves and all beings, supporting the health of the cardiorespiratory and immune systems, So gently cup your left hand and hold it with the palm facing your heart. So I'm not going to mirror, so get your left hand in mind. Cup it and hold it with the palm facing your heart. Cup the right hand. So go ahead and cup the right hand and place the fingertips of the left hand at the base of the fingers of the right hand. So you'll see it cupping inward. Okay, sorry. So it's like this. So we have the left hand facing your heart. The right hand is going to touch. So it looks like this. You'll see this here you'll see it here in the picture. So I'll go ahead and mirror you for a minute. I think that'll be helpful. So I'll go ahead and mirror. So cup your right hand, turn it towards your heart, your left hand, turn it towards your heart, and then bring the right hand and touch it just right at the fingertips. So this is the mirror. Your left hand is facing your heart, the right hand is facing out and touching in. All right, the outer border of the left thumb rests along the right thumb, with the upper segment of the left thumb resting on the on the lower segment of the right thumb. So left hand in, right hand, so you just have the thumbs gently touching. Okay. Rest the shoulders back and down, align your spine, and close your eyes. Guided meditation, awakening compassion. As you hold Karuna Mudra, take several natural breaths to attune to all the feelings and sensations awakened by this gesture. Notice how your breath is gently directed into your chest, instilling a sense of calm and serenity that unfolds from deep within your heart's inner sanctuary. As you attune to your own heart, you gradually develop the sensitivity that allows you to embrace yourself, life, and all beings compassionately. Begin by focusing on self-compassion, bringing into your heart an image of yourself while reflecting on the extent to which you are able to offer compassion to yourself by acknowledging that all of your thoughts and deeds are reflections of your search to avoid unhappiness, to avoid suffering, and to find happiness within the limits of your understanding. Take several breaths to attune deeply to your heart center, offering compassion to yourself, honoring your journey wholeheartedly by dissolving all self-judgment, shame, and guilt, through the recognition that all you have experienced along your journey is ultimately an attempt to find the love and security that are the essence of your true being. As you embrace yourself compassionately, you naturally enhance your ability to offer loving kindness to those you deeply care for, embracing both their positive and challenging qualities. Bring into your heart the image of someone you deeply care for, releasing any resentment, expectation, codependence, or need. Recognizing that they too were seeking happiness and avoiding suffering within the limits of their understanding. As you offer compassion to yourself and to those you deeply care for, you gradually develop the ability to offer compassion to those with whom you experience separation or difficulty, recognizing that they too are seeking happiness and avoiding suffering within the limits of their understanding. Bring into your heart the image of someone you find challenging, perceiving their authentic being rather than focusing on their actions and beliefs. As you hold this person within your heart of compassion, clearly see that all of their actions are based on a need for love, support, and security, even if those needs are expressed inappropriately. Now, open your heart of compassion to all beings, honoring each person's journey by recognizing that all of us are moving within the limits of our understanding toward a vision of harmony and unity. Affirm your growing compassion, repeating the following 3 times aloud or silently. With a heart of compassion, I clearly see that we all share a common journey toward unity. With a heart of compassion, I clearly see that we all share a common journey toward unity. With a heart of compassion, I clearly see that we all share a common journey toward unity. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly release the gesture, taking several breaths to rest within your heart of compassion. When you are ready, open your eyes, returning slowly and gently, sensing your heart of compassion guiding your journey.